Okay, so in the first part of the teleporter tutorial, I set up a simple teleporter that would just beam you
Maximum armor.
the tag point. I'm now gonna make a more complex one. I never in the end of that one I didn't put a sound in. I'll just put one in real quick to show you what it's like. So
Maximum armor.
I'm afraid I did not make it connect to play from when you enter.
Maximum armor.
Now I'm gonna make this different. That sound no one will hear, only you will hear because it's in your flow graph. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna make the sound a sound spot. Entity sound. Sound spot. Put it in the center of this. Change its inner radius to 5. Maybe rise it up a little bit. I'm gonna change its source. I was using before. I'm gonna link that to the original trigger. Now what I could do is select the sound spot. I'm gonna rename it real quick to green sound. I'm gonna pull this flow graph in. I'm gonna add selected entity, and I could make it so when you enter it plays it, but it'll still only play it to the local player because I made that trigger local player only, so it doesn't teleport everyone. Let me see. So I'm gonna add another trigger. Entity. Triggers. Area trigger. And I'll link it to the main one. I'm gonna name this one green all. I'm gonna name this one green local, and I'm also gonna have the shape target the green all. This one I will not make only local player. This is for whenever anyone enters it. If anyone enters it, it'll trigger that stuff. So that's what, if you see someone enter it, you'll see them get that particle effect and stuff. But now I had to set that up. So I'm gonna have this green all selected. Pull the flow graph in. Add selected entity. And then when you enter it, it plays the sound. So you can see how that one is only doing the stuff to the local player, but this one is for everyone. I'm gonna add a particle effect too real quick before I test it. I clicked on database, go to the particles tab, load alien weapons. I already have it loaded, so it just says error, but you guys probably won't. I'll go to freeze beam and beam charge. Here, I'm gonna select the whole thing. I'll do the original, I think. I'm gonna drag it in. I'm gonna move it to the center of my thing. Raise it up a tad bit. Center it. I'm gonna change its scale to 5. Sorry that I just hissed at you guys. And then I'm gonna rename it Green Effect. So I'm gonna pull that flow graph back up. See, whenever someone enters, that particle effect will spawn, so everyone's...
Maximum armor.
I forgot to... No, I did not forget.
Maximum armor.
I must be... I don't know, it should work. I did overwrite this one. You can see I had the sound and the effect, and then in my red flow graph, red local. You can see that when you enter, it'll start those sounds and that effect. I'm gonna make the second one of these real quick. Don't know exactly why that's not working. I'll change it to only players, maybe.
Maximum armor.
Okay, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna rotate it. Rename this to red local. Change its color to red. Change the holograph, its geometry. And then copy this tag point, make it landing 2, and change its color to red. So now it's like a 2-way teleporter. I'll need to set that one's flow graph. I'll open the flow graph. Whenever it copied the flow graph, so red local. All the other stuff changed. I haven't renamed them to red sound, red effect, or anything, but I can. I just need to click on the landing 2, pull this back in, and assign it. And test it.
Maximum armor.
And that will be it for now. In the next part, I will get to making it so there's a keypad, and then everybody knows when you teleport, it's not just from entering.